Alright, let's find the volume of a pyramid. Again, here is the formula for the volume of a pyramid. If you don't have that in your notes, make sure you get it in there. Very important to have. In your notes, make sure you say that the capital B stands for the area of the base, H stands for the height from the bottom up to the top of the pyramid. Okay, so here we have an example. We want to find the volume of this pyramid. Again, our formula is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. We need to make sure we have the two parts we need, which are the height and the area of the base. The height they have labeled for us, from bottom to top, it says is 4 miles. Okay. The area of the base, we have to decide, well, what shape is our base? Because every polygon has a different formula for its area, and we want to make sure we use the right formula. So notice our base is a triangle shape. This is a triangular pyramid. So when we're finding the area of our base this time, we're using the formula for the area of a triangle, which is base times height divided by 2 is the area of a triangle. Base and height should be perpendicular. So notice we have a right triangle here. Base would be 3 and the height would be 4. You do not want to use a diagonal height when finding the area of a triangle. So we take 3 times 4 divided by 2. 3 times 4 is 12. Divided by 2 gives us 6. So now we have the area of our base is 6, our height is 4, and we can come back up here and find the volume of our pyramid because we now have the parts that we need. Okay, so the volume is 1/3 area of the base, which we found was 6, times the height, which we found from the drawing was 4, and we go from there. So again, just go ahead and do 6 times 4, and then divide by 3. And we get a volume of 8. These are cubic miles, it looks like. Okay, here's another example. Again, we are wanting to find the volume of this pyramid. So we use our formula. The volume is 1/3 the area of the base times the height. Okay, we need to find both of those things, the height and the area of our base. Well, the height we can see right off, they have it labeled for us, is 5 inches. The area of the base, again, you want to take a look and say, well, what shape is my base? Because that's going to determine how I find the area. And if we look at that base, we can tell it's a rectangle. How do we find the area of a rectangle? Hopefully you said length times width. Okay, we put in our information. We have a length of 2 times a width for our rectangle of 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So we have the parts we need. The height of our pyramid is 5, the area of our base is 10, and we can come and put those into the formula for volume and find the volume of this pyramid. I have 1/3 times the area of my base, which I found again was 10, times the height, which from the figure we can see is 5. Go ahead and do 10 times 5 is 50 divided by 3. And I get about 16.7. Okay, let's do one more example. Find the volume of this pyramid. Now this looks like it's a tilted pyramid, but actually what happened is they just have it so it's not sitting flat. it is a what we call a right pyramid. It is sitting up straight. They just have it tipped for some reason. So this is our actual height here in the middle. So we do have a height of 12. We also need to find the area of our base because again we're finding volume, and volume of a pyramid you need 1/3 area of the base times the height. What shape is our base? That's going to determine how we find its area. Well, if you take a look, it is a rectangle. How do we find the area of a rectangle? We take length times width. We have a length of 8 times the width of 5, and 8 times 5 gives us 40. So the area of our base is 40 square inches. The height of our pyramid is 12. We have the two parts we need, so now we can go back up here, substitute them in, and find the volume of our pyramid. We'd have 1/3, the area of our base is 40, and our height is 12. Okay, so we get 40 times 12, and then divide by 3 for our 1/3, and we get 160, and this would be in cubic inches.